Hey everyone, Ursula Conley here, and I am so excited to be back to share some dealer news with you guys. But first, to address the elephant in the room. I'm just kidding. This is Danny. Some of you have had the pleasure of meeting him or working with him. He is a new sales operations analyst for supporting dealer sales. So the reason why he's here is we had a meeting last week. We were talking about some of the upcoming promotions and some of the promotions from the past, and he had a lot of good questions, which I thought would be super helpful to bring along in the video so that you could ask those questions again and share with the dealers. I think they probably have some of the same questions. So if you don't mind, if we just go through those details of the promotion again, then if you have a question, ask, and that'll be really helpful for them. So
for sure, yeah. Thanks for having me. So it's a new promotion, and I guess my first question is, so really what is the Trade Up to Walkie promo all about?
And this is such an exciting part for me because it is a new promotion. In the past, we have done trade up to like bigger units, or we've done our Aichi. And after those promotions, we always send these surveys out to the dealers, and we say, hey, give us your feedback. How can we improve these promotions? What are some Kaizen opportunities for us? And one of the things that we got back from several people was a Trade Up to Walkie program. And so why it's so exciting for me is because we always beg them for their feedback, and then this is now an opportunity for us to show you that we actually listen. So super excited about that. Sorry, I'm deviating from your question a little bit, but the Trade Up to Walkie program. So how it works is we have these two products that we're focusing on. The Toyota branded 8HBW23 and then the Toramax TWB40. So if they have a customer that has an older class 3 unit and they want to trade it in for a new one, that's how they would get an extra rebate. So we already have discounted pricing right now on the Toramax and the 8HBW23. So this would just be kind of be an extension and extra money off. But it does have to be a competitive unit. So.
Gotcha. So any class 3 product I can trade in?
Yeah.
Like a Walkie stacker?
Yeah, Walkie stacker, Walkie reach, as long as it's electric and it's competitive, we don't care, we'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously no Toyota and Raymond.
Right. Yep.
What if my unit isn't even in operation, like it doesn't even run?
That's another awesome part about this promotion. This was so exciting for me too, because in the past those other trade-up programs, they weren't taking anything unless it was operational. And now we're going to take it if it's a lawn ornament or if it's in use. That's fine. We'll take it. We don't care. Just make sure that your new one is going to the same place as your trade-in, because we don't want any APR drama.
That's a good point. So what do they do with the old equipment?
So good question. And again, this is another cool part about the program is that we don't really care what they do with it. So after they take a picture of the data plate or the data tag, because we absolutely have to have proof that you got a trade-in, they can do whatever they want with it, just as long as they put it in its final resting place.
So it seems like a lot of work, probably even pricey. To pick it up, to scrap it, I'm assuming it's relatively low margin product. What's in it for them?
Okay, I see what you're doing here. It's playing devil's advocate a little bit here. So yeah, it is a low margin product, but the Walkie is arguably the easiest product to get into a new business with, or to earn trust of a new business. So everybody needs a Walkie, right? Everybody can use one, whether it's a small business, a large business. We call it like the sticky product, because that's our foot in the door, and then we start getting sticky to the customer because they really can see the value of our product. So, low margins, but the trade-off for market share and for units sold and getting a new customer is it's invaluable. So I would just say buck up, and go out there and just do the work and get that extra market share. And it's the end of the year. Every unit counts right now. So
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really good points.
Yeah.
So I think I understand the equipment side of the promotion. Can we go over like the discounts and rebates?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, we already have special pricing right now for both of those products. The Toyota Walkie's currently going for $39.99. So if a customer has a trade-in for that, they'll get an extra $500 rebate. So that brings it down to $34.99. And then with the Toramax, they'll get a $250 rebate for the exchange of an old unit. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then, so once I trade that in, how do I get that rebate?
So good question. Once the new unit is delivered to the customer, they have 90 days. So they have 90 days to fill out the rebate forms and provide all the supporting documentation online. And we'll give you that website. It's rebates.toyotaforklifts.com.
Okay.
And then they'll go submit it there. And then if they're on their game and they do it quickly, they could have that cash in their hand in, maybe I'd say 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh wow, so
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
No, it's not. It's awesome. And it's extra money in their pocket, so.
Yeah. Did we really miss anything? I mean,
I think that's pretty much the gist of the program. Probably a few housekeeping things we should talk about. So it started today, November 1st. And the program, usually our programs end on the last day of a month, but we're actually cutting this one off on December 27th due to holiday shutdown. So the 27th of the month of December is going to be the last day, no exceptions. Please, please, please get those codes on your CRM quotes and get those retail ordered before the 27th. And if you leave the code off and need to go back and try to fix it, you could be subject to a $150 chargeback fee, so we don't want that to happen. What else? Quantities. So their customers can trade in as many as they want. It's unlimited. So if they have 5 old Walkies they want to trade in for 5 new ones, let's get that junk out of there and get them some Toyotas. So we'll take them all. I think one of the other things that we normally do is we usually will let them pair it with another type of discount, so maybe like an SPR or Conquest Cash or War Chest, because we've already reduced the price with the Walkie promotion and this is going to be an extra rebate. We're not going to let them do that on this one, so just those 2 prices there. And then of course no national accounts or GSAs, but our NPPs and LDNAs are okay. So yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome. I mean, you covered all my questions, so thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
And thank you guys specifically for giving us the idea for this promotion. I think it's going to be awesome and you guys are going to kill it. So happy selling and we'll see you soon.